So there's been tons of talk regarding the Pro Apple Watch, but let's now shift our focus to the regular Apple Watch and the upgrades we're going to see with the base Series 8. And so let's delve into it. So all of this info is coming from credible source Shrimp Apple Pro. So yes, no salt is necessary for this report. And well, to be honest, this report is kind of disappointing news because for the most part, there's not going to be a ton of upgrades with the base Series 8. So design-wise, this is going to be identical to the Series 7. Now this does not surprise me because if you take a look at the Apple Watch's past, Apple does usually stick with the same design for 3 years. So the Series 7, the Series 8 and the Series 9 should have the same design. However, those wanting a new design could get that with the Pro version that could get flat sides because the glass on the front is likely to be ceramic shield like the iPhone, so of course it needs to be flat. And Max Weinbach also seems to agree with this, saying that we should see the Series 8 come in a classic style and a rugged style. And so I'm assuming the classic style is the Series 7 design, but of course the rugged style is the new design. He also says that the rugged watch could launch in October instead, and that would make sense because last year we saw delays with the Series 7 and its new design, so of course the rugged watch also being delayed for the new design makes sense. Anyways, the bad news with the base model continues because for those fans of the edition watches, that's no longer going to be available for the base Series 8. You have to pay for the Pro version to, of course, get the better, more expensive materials. Now, to be fair, this is not a massive con because those who can afford the titanium Series 7 can, of course, easily get the $1,000 Apple Watch Pro. So yeah, I don't think this is going to be a massive disappointment for many consumers. But anyways, because titanium is gone, the only finishes we're going to see with the base Series 8 are aluminium and stainless steel. Now for those who love the colours of the aluminium models, unfortunately it seems Apple's going to be reducing the colour options, and so now there's going to be Midnight, Starlight, Silver and Product Red. Now yes, you may be wondering why is Apple offering Silver and Starlight? Well, of course, do remember Starlight has more of a gold tint, so of course, for fans of the silver watches like myself, I am very happy that's returning with the Series 8. Since personally I do think silver looks clean and of course works with more bands than Starlight. But anyways, it seems green and blue are dead, so yeah, really the only fun colour we're getting this year is the red, but apart from that, there's nothing. Now regarding the stainless steel colour options, those should stay the same, so it's going to be silver, graphite and gold. Now for those waiting for the body temperature sensor with the Series 8, Shrimp does tell us his source sees no new sensor with this watch, but he does say he's basing this on what the source sees, and so there is a chance that A, the sensors for the body temperature sensor are not visible on the watch, or B, Apple's repurposing most of the existing sensors within the watch. Now personally, I do think it's a form, and since Gurman does once again confirm we're guessing this, I do think this is going to materialize. And to be honest, without it, this watch really has no other key feature, so yes, the Series 8 needs a new sensor. And actually, there is some confirmation of sorts that we're getting a temperature sensor with the Series 8, because there has been a patent that's been filed right now, weeks before the launch, that does heavily point towards the Apple Watch gaining a temperature sensor, so yes, this is going to happen and I'm pretty excited. We're finally getting a new health sensor with the Apple Watch. And yeah, I think this is going to be pretty convenient, especially those who might think they have COVID. Now checking a temperature on the watch and verifying that is going to be great. And for those waiting for other sensors like blood pressure monitoring or glucose monitoring, unfortunately those won't be launching anytime soon, with the former launching around 2025 and the latter launching at the end of this decade. Now Shrimp also tells us the pull tabs on the box are going to have a stronger seal with the Apple Watch, and this is because it's pretty easy to reseal open boxes right now with the current pull tabs, and so Apple's trying to fix that so that once you open the seal, this cannot be resealed and people can't be scammed. Now mass production for these watches begin on the 23rd of August, and so there should not be any delays with the release like we saw with the Series 7, so yeah, that's great. And for those hoping for a larger size option, that's not going to be the case with the base Series 8, it's going to remain with the current sizes, and only the Pro Apple Watch is getting the 47mm size. And regarding the Pro model, the Series 7 edition watches are now sold out in the US, and so clearly it's being hinted those are going to be discontinued, and that's going to be replaced by the Apple Watch Pro. Now, in case you're wondering what kind of upgrades we can see with the Pro over the Series 8, there is quite a few. So of course, we're going to see that new design that's going to have flat sides, also better durability with a tougher casing, and of course, ceramic shield on the front. We could also get a bigger battery inside, offering possibly a weaker usage, and obviously a larger display for more complications. So yeah, quite a few key improvements, but of course do remember there's going to be a massive price difference. The 41mm Series 8 is going to be $400, whereas the Pro Apple Watch is going to be a whopping $1,000. And so really the Pro model is going to be for a niche market, whereas most consumers are going to settle for the SE or this base Series 8. Also, I do want to mention two smaller reports. First, regarding this Apple Watch Pro, because some believe we could see Apple use liquid metal for this instead of titanium, which of course is lighter but also stronger, so could be perfect for this outdoor Apple Watch. And we do have some images that showcase demo samples of this liquid metal that of course could be sent to Apple and the suppliers for the Apple Watch. So this could be our first look at the colours and the finishes we could see with this outdoor watch. And yeah, they look like regular samples for the most part, but there is a purple sample that of course could match the Pro iPhones, and so I do think it would be fantastic if the watch could also match the phone. There also seems to be a matte black option which looks fantastic, and yes, I'm hoping that colour does materialise. But the second small leak is from Shrimp, who tells us Apple might give us a 38mm watch with a longer display on the front, and that makes me think of a fitness band. Obviously many manufacturers already offer this, but I could see Apple offering this if they want to boost Fitness Plus subscribers, because the Apple Watch is heavily integrated with that service, but it's a very expensive product, and so having a more accessible fitness band that does not have all the features of the watch could be popular for those into fitness. However, at the same time, some may argue that of course Apple would rather sell you the watch, and a fitness band could possibly cannibalize the entry-level SE, because ultimately most people use their watches for fitness. So yeah, not sure if this is going to materialize, but Shrimp does tell us this is coming from a credible source. Anyways, that's about it guys, but tell me your thoughts regarding these reports in the comments. Anyways, thank you for watching guys, make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours. Check out the above on details regarding the M2 iPad Pros, and on that note, see ya peeps.